News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of top 7 dairy news from the week of December 19th will cover. Breast milk sales picking up in India. Is it dairy or Ayurveda? Give adequate compensation to LSD impacted farmers. Mr.Milkman by EverAg reports 12% growth in its milk throughput in 2022. Rupees 1400 crore dairy plan to be rolled out soon. US declares lab-grown meat safe to eat in the groundbreaking move. Lactalis buys out Fonterra Nestle dairy venture in Brazil and global dairy price index goes down again. Here comes the news of the week. Imagine a 15 ml bottle the size of an eye drop medicine, or those shampoo sachets commonly found in neighborhood shops carrying breast milk for newborns without the need to put them in freezers. Sales are picking up even as there is no legal clarity over how to categorize and regulate it and how to overcome the multiple ethical questions that arise. Two private for-profit companies, Neolacta and Nestle Bioscience, with patented technology are processing and selling human milk, a product, sector and industry currently unregulated by the government. Both companies claim to retain the milk's nutritional value and are positioning themselves as critical service providers of human milk for preterm babies. But their innovative business model has come under the scanner of academics, public health activists and lately the central government. Activists have raised concerns questioning the ethics behind the exploitation of the poor, lactating rural women and selling their milk to affluent urban families. A group of doctors say the companies claim to be promoting human milk when, as per the Infant Milk Substitute Act, the products they are selling without clearly fall under a formula. Within the government departments, however, there is no consensus on how to classify human milk and who should regulate it. Despite the confusion, both Neolacta and Nestle were able to obtain the license from the FSSAI, which was cancelled in April and September this year respectively. The Health Ministry said in Lok Sabha that as per the national guidelines on lactation management centers in public health facilities, donor human milk cannot be used for commercial purposes. The Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 also does not cover the commercial processing or selling of human milk. NCP MP Supriya Sule asked the government to come up with a centralized plan to revive the dairy economy, which has been hit hard by the lumpy skin disease. The Baramati MP also sought comprehensive research to make vaccines for the disease so that its spread can be contained in the future. Lumpy skin disease has been quite disastrous this year on our agrarian economy. A total of 1,55,724 cattle have died so far and 29,52,233 have been severely affected across the country. The NCP MP said the dairy farmers are at constant economic strain due to the loss of cattle, lowered milk production from infected but cured ones, and are bearing extra costs to provide extensive diet facilities and medication to the affected cattle to prevent them from dying. She asked the government to give adequate compensation, medical assistance, and free and subsidized fodder to the affected farmers at the earliest. Mr.Milkman by EverAg, India's leading SaaS platform empowering over 125 dairy players, 100,000 subscribers and milk brands with customer subscription and deliveries, has reported an increment of 12% in its milk throughput in 2022 compared to 2021. Last year from January to December, the company facilitated the sale of milk worth INR 117 crores through its platform, while this year till December, they will be touching INR 130 crores, Mr. Milkman said. Compared to 2021, Mr. Milkman has reported an incremental jump in the sale of bread and buttermilk on their platform, which grew by 125% and 135% respectively. Furthermore, the sale of ghee increased by 22.44%, dahi by 40%, paneer by 9.27%, butter by 29.10% and cheese by 15.55%. As per Meenesh Shah, MD, NDDB, We are working in several states including UP, Jharkhand, Assam and Maharashtra to revive dairy cooperatives. In Jharkhand, we are running the State Dairy Federation, and processing and procurement of milk in the state has also crossed 0.2 million liters daily from 5 to 6,000 liters a few years back on per day basis. The first phase of the NDP plan as a central scheme has implemented with an investment of rupees 2,242 crore during 2011-12 to 2018-19 across 18 states. This enhanced the productivity of milk animals and provided market access to milk producers. As of now, the NDP-II project cost is around rupees 1,400 crore, out of which rupees 1,200 crore would be the grant component. The World Bank is keen to work in focused manner covering about 6 states: Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand and Sikkim. The project would support increasing fodder production, and it would support ethno-veterinary medicine to take care of antimicrobial resistance issues amongst the animals. The US government has cleared the way for Americans to be able to eat lab-grown meat after authorities deemed a meat product derived from animal cells to be safe for human consumption. The US FDA will allow a California company called Upside Foods to take living cells from chickens and then grow them in a controlled laboratory environment to produce a meat product that doesn't involve the actual slaughter of any animals. With Singapore currently the only country in which lab-grown meat products are legally sold to consumers, the US approval could open the floodgates to a new food market that backers say is more efficient and environmentally friendly than traditional livestock farming. Making food more sustainable is a major focus of the COP27 climate talks, shortly finishing in Egypt. Pasture and crop land for animal products occupy around 50% of the planet's habitable land and use about 70% of freshwater supplies. French dairy major Lactalis has acquired the joint venture assets of Dairy Partners Americas DPA in Brazil for $131.5 million. DPA is owned by Fonterra and Nestle. DPA operates 2 plants located in Araras, Sao Paulo and Granhuns in Pernambuco state, employing 1,300 people, all of whom will be retained by Lactalis. It supplies dairy products including milk-based beverages and yogurts under the Nestle brand, and also Camito, Ninno, Chandelle, Shambino, Neston and Molico. Elsewhere, the Fonterra has withdrawn from a dairy joint venture in India with Future Consumers sold dairy farms in China, although Fonterra remains committed to the country and has exited an infant formula partnership with Being Made in China. In 2019, Fonterra also sold its share in the ingredients venture with Netherlands-based dairy major Friesland Campina DFE Pharma. Global Dairy Trade Event 322 concluded with the GTT price index down by 3.8% to reach at $3,493 per metric ton last week. Key results are as follows. AMF index down by 2.2% at an average price of $5,675 per metric ton. Butter index down by 2.6% at an average price of $4,602 per metric ton. Cheddar cheese index down by 0.7% at an average price of $4,801 per metric ton. S&P index down by 4.8% at an average price of below $3,000 at $2,965 per metric ton, and WMP index down by 4% to a price of $3,246 per metric ton. Thanks for watching Daily News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.